guys, Ruthie with Purple Backyard Farm. We were just over on Periscope, so if you're not following us on Periscope, it's Purple Backyard Farm there. We're having a little camera trouble this morning. I think it's because we're outside, so if you get cut off, that's why. So, got the bunnies outside. What happens is, if we walk to certain parts of our yard, it doesn't happen very often. It just cuts us off because we're kind of like out of range of our Wi-Fi, I guess.
It could be. Wi-Fi's just inside the wall there.
Because I record from my phone, because honestly...
I record in the barn all the time, and it usually works okay.
I know. It only does it sometimes, but you know, here's the thing, guys.
We record over near the bees, and it works okay.
My dad owned a printing company, and at one point I even had a photography company that was mine, and I have to just tell you guys this. All this camera stuff, I just don't get into it. You know, I don't want to spend a lot of money because it's like authors. Sometimes they make mistakes in books, but you know what? If the content is good, go for it. But that's me. I live and let live. So anyway, that's what we do. But that sounds wrong to do the others. Just I'm older and I just don't want to do all that. I want to be lazy.
I want to get things done.
Although I wouldn't mind a really nice camera. I just don't, you know. But anyway, okay. So what are you doing this morning?
I've got to level up the bucket system.
Yeah. So if you saw the video yesterday, this is just going to be like a little walkthrough. So we're just going to tell you what's going on this morning. We'll have more videos up to update on each project.
I still have to. I have to bring my level out and bring this up to where it's level, and then shim underneath it, so that when you set the buckets here, the water all stays evenly. Because the water's going to seek its own level naturally.
Well, let's show what's going on with the bunnies.
The bunnies are making nests. Don't walk away.
Okay, the bunnies are making nests.
Walking away. We just checked them. There's no bunnies.
Yeah, well, I've done it on Periscope. I didn't do it on YouTube and all that other stuff.
We've got rabbits that are ready to have bunnies either today, tomorrow, or the next day. We gave them some straw, so they started making some nests, but rabbits will make nests early.
They usually have them on time, but once in a while we've had bunnies be a little bit all over.
I separated I had the beehive. The ugly beehive was getting ready to swarm, so I took the top box off theirs and put it down onto a new base and put 2 new brood boxes on top, and it stopped them from wanting to swarm. So hopefully they'll make a new queen in the box that doesn't have a queen, because they have to have to take an egg, and once the larva hatches, within 3 days they have to start feeding it royal jelly to become a queen. So the hive that doesn't have a queen will make their own queen. So hopefully those hives will be taken care of. I've got 2 more nukes, which are nucleuses, bee nucleuses, coming for this hive and the hive back near the pear trees, and we should be getting those about in 2 weeks.
What happened with the chickens?
The chickens, I let everybody together, so they can come over here or they can go over there.
And it's actually a good thing, because some of these little roosters, which we know we have too many roosters. We know we do, because as
long as they're not fighting.
Well, they weren't fighting, but they were getting a little cocky. So they're all together now, and it's kind of settled them up to have a little bit more space too, I think. Don't you think so?
Yeah, here, girls. I think I'm going to be doing enough bending over all day.
He's getting worn out because he's been lifting and carrying.
Well, I work all week, and then on the weekends I have to double work.
So he's been getting...
They love their grass.
So then, okay, so we get the rabbits. We know some roses were really coming along beautiful.
I want to get all my outside work done before I go on vacation in 3 weeks. I'd like to be able to relax a couple of days during my vacation and soak in everything. But you never get everything caught up. Doesn't matter what you do. I've got quail hatching out this morning, which will be another video. And we're collecting eggs for the second set in the incubator.
So we'll have more quail.
I still got a clean greenhouse. I've got a plant. I've got tomatoes and lettuce and bok choy. Everything's ready to go into this garden. And the beauty of this bucket garden, you can plant a week or two before Memorial Weekend.
And we're also going to do something about those composters.
Yeah, I've got to put pipe in there, that plastic pipe in
And I have my African violets and sewing and crocheting and all the girl stuff, which we'll talk about that another day. But today we're going to focus on some of the stuff Clay's
there. I'm
got
going to focus on the garden and the quail today. I've got quail ready to go into a brooder. Out of the 33 eggs we put in so far, I think there's 10 or 11 chicks hatched.
Yeah, which actually did they hatch a day early?
Yes.
So that 14 days was it?
Well, 15 days.
Exactly 15, yeah. So we heard beep, 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 because the incubator's in the house. I love that little peeping sound. And Clay thinks he's got to mow the grass already, but we're going to skip it this week.
Yeah, I gotta pump up the tire in the tractor.
Oh, we got to move these guys. We had to put this.
I just did.
Oh, you did? We had to put that stuff on top so it wouldn't blow the tarp off. These guys are going to go in the auction. Some of them, probably all of them, unless we sell them first, which isn't. They're just too small. They're just not going to work out. And so Wilbur's in with them enjoying the
that's
weather.
why we're breeding the meat rabbits. They're a little larger, and one rabbit will feed you and I.
And we're actually going to sell all of the bunnies except the breeders because we're not going to keep them all over the winter. It's just not practical.
Oh, just going to keep the 2 does.
Yeah.
You can always pick up a buck in the spring.
Yeah, we live in a farming community, and
The 1st of April's, you don't want to breed before the 1st of April anyways. A lot of people do only because they want to sell Easter bunnies, but it's still pretty cold for bunnies to be out.
yeah, we're
So
not. Well,
we usually breed in
New
the
bunny. We
first
say baby
of April,
bunnies.
so by May they're ready to. The weather's warm enough so they can go out into the.
Show him Butch's garden. Butch is my dog, my Boston Terrier. He's 15. He died a couple years ago. I don't even think we have any videos of him, hardly ever. On another channel, I think we do though. So, but
His garden needs to be, once the flowers all out, I got to level up the ground. There's some pits in there where
our bulb garden.
this used to be where a willow tree was, and now that the root system is rotted away and gone, the ground is sunk. That's the same thing is going to happen where the roses are. There was trees. As soon as all those stumps rot out, they'll level up.
Show the roses too. I'm Gabby. He's moving all this mess. All this mess.
Well, as soon as I get the leveled up, I can start working on the buckets.
So, okay, so this here,
These are the roses.
yes. And if you saw the other video,
And
they've
we've
come along
got a
lot.
bud on this one.
So they've only been up for like a week, right?
Yeah, we planted them last weekend.
So there we have a bud. And I have to honestly say, because they do the African violets and stuff, the soil that we compost is like the best ever. It really makes our plants grow wonderful. It's better than all the fancy soils.
Well, I compost my chicken manure, which is chicken manure, sawdust, straw, and when I clean the barns, I put it up there for a year and let it rot and compost. I'll add a shovel of that, and I'll take and recycle the buckets, the dirt in the buckets, add compost, and then I'll add a shovel of the peat moss, and that's what I use for my bucket system.
I don't think there's any buds on these guys just yet, but they've really leafed out.
Yeah, they've leafed out quite well.
And look at this. We have Honey, I'm going to have you clean these this year.
What's that?
The hummingbird feeders.
Oh, it's that time. We still got a couple of weeks.
Well, last year I kept filling them and they dropped, and we're also going to shave off the front of our porch because look,
It warped.
it warped. And then this is the garden that Clay planted for me. Here, we're only going to put chickens and stuff.
Hens and chickens.
Hens and chickens, yeah, not real chickens. we like to keep our chickens alive from the hawks and the.
We're going to put a bird
trap.
bath up over in the corner.
Should we put Zinnia back there?
What's that?
Zinnia?
No, I'm going to put some of that stone, and then I'm going to put a bird bath in there. That way the bees can get some water, and the wild birds can get some water and take baths and that.
And I have my African violets in the window and keep
These
moving things.
hens and chickens are really taking off. All you have to do with these things, you just pick them apart and stick them down in the dirt, and they just grow and grow and grow. Can't really hurt hens and chickens.
Yeah, no, you can. And then I put my trash on the front porch because I got sick of walking all over when it's raining, you know. He's going in the garage. This is just like my little spot here. It's all junk has to go. Put my shoes out here because I don't want to wear my garden shoes in the house. That is a peach tree that I think is going to be growing. So this is what's going on outside. Inside I was moving furniture. Once again, I'm always moving furniture. But once again. Okay, so what are you working on now then?
Well, right now I've got to get my level and my tape measure and level out those 6 troughs. And then I have to go to town and get a thing of Fix-A-Flat, shake it up and put it in the front tire of my tractor so that I can use the tractor to...
Am I going with you?
Can if you want. I just have to get some Fix-A-Flat.
I don't know if I will because look what I'm wearing.
Well,
shorts and...
You can put something on.
I
don't think your hands are tied where you can't do that. But.
My hands aren't tied. I don't have my wedding rings on because I got too fat and Clay had to cut them off. Oh yeah, we didn't even tell him about that.
That's not why you had to cut them off.
No, we didn't tell him that we're losing weight.
Your fingers were swelling up.
Yeah, my fingers are swelling. But I have my mother's ring on. Well, it's my mother's, her engagement ring. I have her wedding and my dad's wedding ring too. But he's going into the garage, but he wants to clean out and get some things going here too. What was I going to say, dear?
I don't know.
How much weight have we lost? We're on a diet.
About 10 pounds.
We both have lost 10 pounds. So that's really good. So we're just cutting back. That's it. Because it's not practical to go on these fad diets. You go on them and you put it all back on. So we're doing it the Bible way. Here he comes. Yay.
Push a lot easier if the tire wasn't flat.
Yeah, he's got to. Well, let's see that tire. Oh man, that sucks.
Well, I got to mow lawn today too. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to.
I think it's gonna rain.
It's supposed to rain all week, so maybe I better off just waiting.
Wait, and then you'll have lots of food for the chickens.
I do have to put a fence around those new plum trees because somebody's been digging down around, probably a cat or something.
Yes, our biggest wildlife of problems is cats. Because they live in the apple orchard. Although we did see a big dog running through. We don't always like the animals because they eat chicken. Their favorite dish is chicken. So we usually say, you know, well, we don't do anything. We just figured they usually leave when they see us. They just run. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time, you know, wild cats, they just run. So anyway, I'm Gabby. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Like, subscribe, please, please, please share. I'm just being silly. Listen, it would do us a great honor if you would be so kind as to share this video on all your social media outlets. And if you are not a subscriber, we would surely like to make you a subscriber because most of the people that we meet become lifetime friends. You know, they phone us on the phone after a while. They may even come visit us. So I have met so many wonderful people on social media. It is my thing. So God bless. We will see you in our next video and take care.